I know. I'm a sucker for LED lights, especially of the RGB variety. And I've done it again, more lights. But these are really good, really cheap and super useful. And I reckon you should get some. So today we're going to check them out. Don't go away. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where we review tech related to making YouTube videos and other gadget reviews just like this one. So if you're liking this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Now, before I forget, make sure you stick around until the end because I found another product that I know you will definitely like as well. So, I admit it. I'm always cruising online looking for new gadgets, especially LED lights. As far as I'm concerned, they're an essential part of a YouTuber's toolkit and are traditionally quite expensive. So I was super excited to see that Ulanzi, who have been making white LED lights for quite a while, recently released an RGB version. So today, I'll run you through the 10 key things you should know about this light. And make sure you stick around until the end, because while I was digging around looking for lights like these, I found something else, potentially even more exciting. And also, for those afflicted with attention deficit, I'll put timestamps in the description below. Plus, to make it even more easier for you, I'll put links to all of the gadgets I talk about today, also in the description below. So, let's get into it. So there's a train of thought that says you really haven't made it as a YouTuber until you have RGB lights going on in your background. Actually, that's not true. I just made that up. But anyway, who doesn't like RGB lights in the background, right? They add a little bit of visual interest and variety to your shot. Trouble is, they've traditionally been relatively expensive. The Aperture MC, for example, runs you about $100 US, which isn't too bad for a very high quality product, but you can't just stop at one, right? You need to get 2 or 3, and that adds up pretty quickly. Now, don't get me wrong, the Aperture MC is a great light. In fact, it's an awesome light. I'll put a link in the description below. I've got 2 of them myself. But part of the reason that they're that price is because they come with a bunch of additional features. Now, they're really cool features, like an app you can control the color and all of the settings of the light through, being able to pick a color for the light using the camera on your phone, connect a bunch of lights together wirelessly so they're all on the same network and controlled by your phone, special lighting effects and stuff like that. So really cool things. But there are times when you don't want or need all of those features. Sometimes you just want a blue light in the background, and so that's it. That's where the Ulanzi VL49 light comes in. Now this is such a good little light for exactly that purpose, and it is so affordable you can afford to get a few of them. Now I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check them out. So here's a list of 10 things why I love this light. Probably more actually, and I think that you will too. So we're going to move at pace, so buckle up. First up, the physical elements of the light. In terms of its size, it's super compact, measuring in centimeters, only 8 centimeters by 6.6 by 3. It weighs in at only 101 grams or 3.6 ounces. As far as mounting options go, it is a cold shoe mount on the bottom for easy attaching to your camera or other frames. So as well as use as a standalone light, you can also mount it on a small camera rig like a GoPro or even on your DSLR camera. Plus in the cold shoe there is a 1/4-20 mount, so you can easily attach it to a tripod or any other mount that uses a 1/4-20 thread. Plus, if you're wanting to attach other accessories to the light itself, it also has additional cold shoe extensions on the other 3 sides of the light, meaning you can attach other gadgets or even more types of these lights to make a light grid. Now, as an aside, I really like the products that this company Ulanzi put out, as they really put a lot of thought into what people use the products for and how they use them, and always built in lots of functionality to make the products even more useful and versatile. Well done, Ulanzi, if that's your real name. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I bought the lights myself. They didn't ask me to say anything about them. But Ulanzi, if you want me to test any more of your gear, please do. Feel free to get in touch. So to operate the light itself, there are some very simple controls, all on the back of the unit, a simple on and off switch, and then switches to change between modes and to adjust the intensity. The unit gets its power through a 2000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery that's built in, and you charge it using the included USB-C cable. Hey, just quickly, if you're getting value from this video so far, it'd be really great if you could hit the like button. It'd really help out my channel. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos. Plus, make sure you stick around until the end of the video because I've got a bonus product that I've also found that you won't want to miss out on. So let's get back into the list. Now, the Ulanzi VL49 also has an opaque plastic front, or in lighting speak, an integrated soft diffusion filter built in. Anyway, that means that the light that comes out is nice and soft, producing soft shadows rather than the light being too bright and harsh and producing shadows with very rigid lines and rigid shadows. And just when you thought that was all, they've integrated magnets into the back of the unit so you can easily attach it or mount the light to metal surfaces. Very, very cool. See what I said before about them thinking about everything? And now for the modes. Now, while it's billed as an RGB light, it also does white. And even cooler, you can change the color temperature over a wide range from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 9000 Kelvin. And its color accuracy, or CRI rating, is 95, which means it renders colors very accurately. You can change the intensity in both white and RGB modes from 0 all the way up to 100% brightness, which is 800 lux. Now in RGB mode you can select any color from the 360-degree color wheel, and it even has a handy little color chart printed on the back. So this is a great little light which you can use for a number of things such as background lighting. I'm actually using them here as background color lights in my videos. You can use them as practical lights as well. Now here's a clip from a short video I did, and I wanted a warmer light in the background. The lamp in the room I was filming was too cool, so I turned it off and put one of these VL49 lights in the top of the lamp and set it to the color that I wanted to use. Pretty cool. You can also use these to light product shots as well as rim or hair lights, or even as a key light as well. They're super versatile and practical, and I recommend grabbing at least a couple of them. I've left a link in the description below, but as far as pricing goes, at the moment they're coming in at under $30 US, so you can get 3 of them for less than the price of one Aperture MC. So once again, link in the description below if you're interested in having a look and picking up one or more of these lights. Now, I did promise you a bonus light because when I found the VL49, I also found and could not resist this light. The Ulanzi VL15 Super Mini RGB light. Now this is a tiny, tiny little light that I just picked up, and I'm really excited about it. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check it out yourself, but here are a few key things you should know about the light real quick. First of all, it's super tiny. It's got a cold shoe plus a 1/4 thread on the bottom, plus an additional cold shoe on the top, which means you can stack multiple lights together. Controls are super simple. It's literally just a long press to switch the light on and off, and then short presses to cycle through the various colors. There's no intensity adjustment, it's just one level of brightness, but it does come with this removable silicone diffuser, so you can use this to soften the light, but it also does reduce the brightness if that's what you wanted to use it for. I can't stop pushing the buttons. There's 7 built-in colors: red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, and purple, plus white. It's got a built-in lithium battery which lasts for around 60 minutes, which is really good for this light because it's so small. It's got a little indicator on the back to show you how much of a charge the battery's still got. It's a perfect light for mounting on your vlogging rig, anything from your DSLR camera to your GoPro or phone rig. Plus, like the other RGB lights we've talked about, I mean, the uses are pretty much endless. From practical lighting to product photography to adding some visual interest in your background. Now, in terms of pricing, they come in at under $18, but I've seen them for as low as $15.95, and I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in picking up one or more of these little bad boys. I tell you, there's no shortage of RGB LED lights on the market these days, which is really a stark contrast to even a year ago when they were either hard to get or very expensive. So if you're in the market for something a little more robust, or if you wanted something with a few more functions like special lighting effects, then check out this video where I compare the Aperture MC light to the Viltrox branded equivalent, and you can decide. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.